All right. You've, I'm sure by now, heard the audio clip. If you haven't, you will hear it throughout the day. You've seen it on the news. I'm not going to play it for you simply because I'll read you the transcript. But the audio is really hard to hear. But this is the video showing the USDA official saying she didn't give full force of help to the white farmer, right? Now, there's no question about the racism in this clip. It's not like that selective sort of, he's a racist because he talks, hard about immigration. No. It's there. Let me read you the story. Days after the NAACP clashed with Tea Party members over allegations of racism, the video surfaced showing the Agriculture Department official talking to an NAACP audience with a story about how she withheld help to a white farmer facing bankruptcy. It's just sad. Sherrod, the department's Georgia Director of Rural Development, is shown in the clip describing the first time I was faced with having to help a white farmer save his farm. Sherrod, who is black, claimed the farmer took a long time trying to show that he was superior to her. The audience laughed as she described how she determined his fate. He had come to me for help. What he didn't know while he was talking all that time trying to show me he was superior to me was I was trying to decide just how much help I was going to give him, she said. I was struggling with the fact that so many black people have lost their farmland, and here I was faced with having to help a white person save their land, so I didn't give him the full force of what I could do. I did enough. Ooh, and yeah. Oopsie. The Agriculture Department announced Monday, shortly after the video was published, that Sherrod had resigned. The NAACP released a statement late Monday condemning Sherrod's admission. We're appalled by her actions, just as we are with the abuses of power against the farmers of color, female farmers, in the statement said. Okay, you know what? That's exactly what should have happened. Let's move on. I mean, seriously. There doesn't need to be any further extrapolation. And I'm getting to something else with this, okay? There doesn't. She made the comments. Obviously, they were bad statements to make. They took action. She resigned. Everything worked out the way it was supposed to. You've got a situation of glaring racism. The situation's handled. The person is punished. And we move on, right?
Let's give a little more of that, because some of our viewers may not know about this. This woman's father was murdered by a white man.
Correct.
At a time and in a place where white people murdering black people happened. And where she said in her speech to people there, where she said nobody was ever punished.
Zero. This is American history.
She's like, this messed me up.
Yeah, and she says,
and
also,
years later.
Also, she says, there was evidence, and I think everybody viewing us at this moment, Shep, will know that black farmers in America suffer tremendous discrimination at the hands of farm bureaus throughout the South. As this whole agriculture sector of our economy was shrinking, black farmers couldn't get help, and there is a huge lawsuit out there, and she says black farmers weren't getting help. This guy comes up to me, this Roger Spooner guy, and he's talking to me, and he sounds like he's talking down, and she says, at first, I did not give him the full force of my efforts to help him, a struggling farmer. But then she said, I realized that what I was doing was wrong, and she not only helps him, but to this day, in fact, yesterday, Eloise Spooner, Roger's widow, says they wouldn't have the farm if it wasn't for Shirley Sherrod.
So somebody, and we don't know who, I can't know who, we'd love to know who, edited this video maliciously. Well,
Right, yeah.
Clearly.
Right.
It ended up on the internet. It was picked up by many organizations, apparently including some locations here.